Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and happy whip weekend. So I only have one whip on the go, or so I thought I did, which was my colour along that I'm doing in Anastasia Adultcolouring's Amarantine, which was this one. But because I am doing this as a colour along, I don't want to do my whip and chat with this, because this will be in different parts for people to colour along specifically, and this is going into more detail about what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, etc, etc. And my weekend weekend whips are more of a little relaxed chat video about what I've been doing during the week, etc, etc. So I did go back through my books and I found a really old whip. Well, not that old, but it is old, and it's a whip for a reason, because it's horrific. So I started this whip, if you remember when I took a little break from YouTube and I wasn't feeling the best, I wasn't feeling great, I started a page in my own time and I was obviously not in the right mindset, don't know what I was thinking when I did this page, and I hated it. It was horrific, so I just stopped. I stopped doing it. So this is from Hanna karlzons Midnight Masquerade, and it is this one. So the reason I hate this page so much is, number one, the colour choice on the frog. It's like a really neon green. It's totally not what I was going for. I don't know what I was thinking, but it is quite neon, and it's even got some yellow tone in there, and I just really don't like it. I really despise it. Also, the background I started doing with a gel pen that was running out. I was scratching away at it and it just wouldn't come back to life, and I thought, I'm just giving up on this page, and that's what happened basically. So I've come back to this to try and rescue it, because it is in Midnight Masquerade and I do really like this book. I've done quite a few pages in here and it's one that I wanted to complete, so the fact that I've got a whip here which I'm not all het up about is disappointing. So I'm just going to try and bring it back to life. I'm just going to have a quick flip through this book at my finished pages so far in here. If you could hear them banging then, my little kids are popping balloons downstairs. They find it hilarious. It's just been a birthday, so they like popping balloons. So I did the title page on this one. This candle. Lanterns, yeah. This one, I wasn't too keen on that one either. It's the background on that one. I think that was all Inktense, and then I don't know what was going on in the background, if I'm honest. Might have to zoom you out a little tiddy bit. I did this one. We did that. That was a long time ago now actually. Acrylic background on that one. This one, which I love the colour palette on. It's just gorgeous blues and purples. This one. This one. I think this was one of my few live streams that I did that one on. Did this one. This was Inktense as well, with a distress ink background and a bit of washi tape. We did this double page, or I turned it into a double page because I thought it was quite fitting to be together. This one, which I themed off Queen of the Damned. And then we have this. We have these ones. Lots of glittery gel pen on there. Metallic gel pen. And we have the candlestick. So I've done quite a few pages. I'm going to try and fix this somewhat the best that I can do. I've got a fresh gel pen. This one's sort of one of the dual metallic hybrid ones, which change colour. It does say red gold. I thought maybe that will go over this horrific little bit here. So I'm just going to see anyway. Who knows? We'll see. We'll try and fix it. It is quite juicy, that's why I've picked it. I think if pens are quite juicy then they can go over maybe a bit better. So yeah, what have I been doing this week? Well, Unfortunately, we all had the sickness bug. And it was horrific. Horrific. When you've got 5 children and the sickness bug comes knocking, it's not fun, let me tell you. And I've not slept all week. 2 of my daughters got it at the same time. They was fighting for the bathroom because we only have 1 bathroom. One was sick in the toilet, one was sick in the sink, which, yeah, just amazing to clean up. That was all over the floor as well. Yuck, TMI. Then my youngest daughter got it along with me. Luckily, I didn't actually vomit. I just felt terrible. I felt like every time I moved I wanted to be sick, so I just stayed in bed. My eldest daughter then got it. My partner got it. And then my little boy got it. So we all got it, one after the other. It was just a sick house for a whole week. It was horrid. So we're over that now. We're over that now. That was last week. Last week. This week's a new week. And I went for my tattoo finally on Wednesday. It had been booked for a month. I think I booked it a month in advance. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm going to pop a little picture up of it. Whether you're into tattoos or not, this is brilliant. Brilliant art, whether you like tattoos or not. So that's it. So it's a iris flower with 2 little butterflies. So I thought the pink purple flower to represent all my girls, and the little blue butterfly to represent my little boy, because he is the youngest as well. He's the smallest. So he's the little blue butterfly, and I just thought I love it. I absolutely love it. I love where it is on my body, because I think it's quite flattering and quite pretty where it is. I really like that part of my body as well, without blowing my own trumpet. You know, where there's one part of your body that you really like? That's probably it, my waist. It's the smallest part of it's the smallest part of my body. Yeah, I love it. It did hurt though. It did hurt, I'm not gonna lie. I used some numbing cream that was recommended to me, but the problem with that was that it wore off after an hour, and the tattoo took 3 hours. So after the first hour, I then endured 2 hours of pain on my ribs. It was horrific. I was so close to saying, you know, I need, like, come back another day if I finish this. But I thought, you know what, it's nearly done. Just get it over with. Let's get it over with. It was really painful towards the end. And I'd seen a few things dotted around social media and on different tattoo pages where they've said that the white highlights that they do at the end is the most painful part. And let me tell you, it is. It's so painful. I don't know why. Maybe it's because your skin's already tender and then it's the last little bit. And maybe it's nothing to do with the colour, I don't know. And the tattoo artists know. But yeah, I was so chuffed when I came home. So that's still healing. I've been putting my cream on it every day, quite a few times a day, to try and keep it moist. Keep it moisturised. But yeah, I love it. My partner loves it. Says it really suits me. So let me have a look at this. You can see where I've gone over. You can see the difference in the part I've gone over. Oh, that's not great. Maybe I can go over it again. And we'll see. Oh dear. Oh well, worst comes to worst, it's just going to look a bit different. Or maybe I can dot a bit of stickles around at the end, over it all. Who knows? I'm just trying to make the most of this page now and do what I can, do the best I can do with it, because it's just horrific. And you might say, oh, it's not horrific, but you know that, you know, there's just them pages what you don't like. And this is one of them. But it's fine. It's fine. So I had parents' evening for my daughters as well this week, or last week should I say. This week and last week. So I had 2 separate appointments for them. Doing really well. Really pleased. Really pleased. All you want to hear is that they're doing the best and that they're improving, isn't it? That's all you need to hear. Especially given, you know, all home learning they've had to do with COVID and stuff. So yeah. So who bought the Mythic World book then? Who bought that one? You know what, I love seeing all the pictures crop up on Instagram. I absolutely love it. They look absolutely amazing. And I even like the illustrations. It's just, do you know when you have those artists that you're not good at colouring? Like, I don't know if I'm explaining very well, but I really like the Hanna pages, but I do not do them justice. And I know you should compare yourself, but I see such amazing things done with them pages and I can't do it myself. I have different artists that I can bring to life better. I like the Mariola Budek because I'm quite good at doing the hair. I like colouring hair. I find it quite therapeutic. So pages like that I really like to do. And I seem to have lots of different ideas for pages like that. Mythic World's one where I just look at everybody else's finished pages and I think, oh, they're so gorgeous, but I don't have those ideas to put down on the paper myself, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I could see myself, if I bought that, I could see myself maybe only colouring 2 pages and then getting fed up because of lack of patience. Because I think you need a lot of time to tackle those pages. And time is not really something I have a lot of. But I'm really looking forward to the Camilla Derico one. I've noticed, because I keep stalking it on Amazon, I've noticed that they keep pushing back the release date. At one point it was March. Then it went to 7th of June, and now it says 14th of June. And luckily I had it pre-ordered ages ago, but now if you go onto Amazon, you can't pre-order it. It just says unavailable for some reason. I don't know what's going on there, but I have already pre-ordered it. Like I say, I pre-ordered it when I first saw it on there. You know what, I thought gel pen would be so much easier and so much quicker, but I think it's proven to take just as long this. I'm glad this gel pen's juicy and it's got loads of ink in it. You can see where the ink is up to. The ink is up to here. So I've got like all this, which is good. I finally got my little girl's transport sorted as well. They did the risk assessment for her to get on the bus with a broken arm. So silly, isn't it? So silly. But it's sorted. It's the last day today as well. And they're off for 2 weeks for Easter. It's just meh. I think it's a long time. Don't you think it's a long time to have 2 weeks off for Easter? I think 1 week would have been enough. I really do. Like maybe if they'd have been at school still this week and then just had next week off for Easter. So mine have asked for Lindor eggs, white Oreo eggs. My little girl, she's asked for cream eggs. She loves them. She's not keen on just the hollow chocolate eggs. She just wants the, you know, the big packs of cream eggs you can get. You can get like 10 in a box. She just wants a load of them. And if it's nice weather, I normally get a little Easter hunk pack as well, where I can hide some in the garden. And they'll go and find the little ones out the garden. So it's quite fun. sometimes you have to say, oh, just let such and such a body find one, because you'll have that one kid what goes round scavenging them all, and then there's none left for any of the others to find. So sometimes I do make them share them out at the end when they've found them all, just to make it fair. Oh dear. How's this looking when you shine it in the light? Looks quite nice actually. Quite pretty. I don't know whether to leave the actual background, I don't know whether to leave that white or to do something with that. I really don't know. I've just missed out all this top part as well, I've just noticed. All the top part. So who's got the new, the artist of Circle of Life has brought out the new mandala, Nature Mandala. Has anyone bought that one? I said it's not my cup of tea, that one at all. It's too, well, it says Nature Mandala, they are mandalas. Mandalas aren't really my thing. But I have been told she's bringing out another book, so I'm hoping the next one will be more or less of the mandalas, should we say, and more bigger illustrations of some kind. But who knows? I have no clue. I noticed that the illustrator of Flowerscape, is it Flowerscape? She's working on a new colouring book at the moment as well. I don't think there's a release date or anything for that one yet. She's just got it in the pipelines. I think she's still doing the illustrations for it yet. But that one will be really pretty. Really pretty. I do like that Flowerscape book of mine. I do need to go back to it as well. I'm not coloured in that. I did a big double page spread quite some time ago in greys and ochres. It was really lovely. But I've not been back to that book since. It's quite tedious, this. Not gonna lie. I thought it wouldn't have took this long to colour a bit of gel pen. That's just my daughter pretend crying again. You know when they play houses or they play with the little dolls and they're like wah, wah, with the dollies. That's all it is. I'm not abandoning a crying child. That's it's pretend. They're actually having fun. It's probably only me can hear it. Anyway, sometimes I think you guys can hear what's going on in the background, but a lot of the time when I watch the video back, you can't hear it. You can't hear it on camera. Has anyone else coloured a page recently where they've stopped and it's remained a whip because they've not liked how it's turned out? Bit similar to what's happened here with me. Anybody else done that? And it's very silly because, you know, this is all I had to do. All I've got to do is the background and a little bit of probably some gel pen over these stars or something, and then it's done. So why not just finish it? But it's been here, left here for months. All because I didn't like the colour of the frog and my gel pen run out. There's always ways around it. Obviously with the kiddies being off now as well, I have got that colour along going on. The first part 1 colour along was the skin that I did on the Anastasia page. I don't know when part 2 will be going up, so if you still want to join in, you've got time. You've got time to join in with that one. Because it might get next week before I post part 2. Part 2 is going to be the hair. The hair and the eyebrows, eyes, sort of facial features. Eyes and lips. Her eyes and lips. That's what part 2 will be. I don't know what to do with them dots. I was going to colour them in initially with a gel pen, you know, the little dots I've left out, and then I thought, no, I'll leave them. But then I don't know what I'm doing in the background. I don't know. I could do them black. I could fill them in with black or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to turn this round a little bit just so it's easier for me to get in this corner. I think I'm going to go around the blue flowers though with a white gel pen or something, but I don't know whether it's... Yeah, I think I might do that just to make them stand out. I'm just trying everything in my power to bring the eye away from that green frog. Bring the eye away somewhere else. I'm sure you're all going to tell me it's not as bad as I think it is. What book have you got in your stash that you want to complete or you're close to completing? Anybody got one? So I've got quite a few. The Anastasia and Marantine, I've done quite a few pages in that one, and I love every single page, so it's quite easy for me to say I could complete that book because every illustration I love. And then another one's The Cute and Creepy, although I did mess up majorly on my last page, but it's not put me off. I want to get that book completed too. But it is a quirky book, so I don't mind that I made a big glitter mistake on that last page I did. It's full of fantastic creatures in there. You'll hear my little girl now. My son. They're playing up here, just outside my room. Oh, I had a little sore throat as well last night. I've still got a bit of a frog in my throat going on. Frog. But yeah, my granddad keeps bees, and I had some honey from quite a while ago in the cupboard, and I put some honey into my hot drink last night, and it was beautiful. The best honey ever. It's quite sad that nobody in the family has learned how to do beekeeping, because there's only my granddad, and his bees, what he keeps, they're right just over the road from where he lives, just in the fields. And there's only him knows how to do it, so sadly, when he sadly passes, there's not going to be anyone to continue the beekeeping. Don't think anyone wants to do it. And before you tell me to do it, I definitely do not want to. Just in case you were thinking, why don't you ask him to show you how to do it? No. I am terrified of wasps. Well, wasps, I don't mind the big bumblebees because they always look so fluffy and like cute. But the wasps, they terrify me. They just come after you, wasps, don't they? And honeybees sort of look a bit like wasps because they're thin in the body, and I'm like, ugh. Am I going to finish this page? Well, that's a page, I just mean this background. This frame, it's taking forever. However, this week has been really strange, really strange. It warmed up It was really, really lovely all week. And then it suddenly went really, really cold again. Really cold. And then it was even snowing the other day. Snowing, and then the sun came out again. I was like, what is going on? It was so weird. It was freezing this morning. And I don't want to put my flipping heating on for ages because at the minute in the UK, I don't know if it's happening anywhere else, but we've got horrible energy prices. Gas and electric are through the roof from today. They've gone up. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. As well as petrol. Price of petrol. Absolutely. Oh, it's just disgusting, isn't it? Absolutely disgusting. The cost of it. So yeah. I'll be sat there with my blanket if I get cold later. Oh, nearly done this side. Happy, happy. I might just put a little bit of soft pastel into the edges, or maybe a bit of watercolour. Don't know whether to risk the watercolour. Don't know. Let's turn this page around when I come to this side now. You know what? I'm going to do those little bits as well. Those little bits hanging down I forgot about. Just pretending they're not there, aren't I? What's going on there? Has anybody else got this book and coloured this page? And what colour scheme did you go for? I've noticed it done quite a few times where they've gone for the red. It's traditional red cloak, isn't it? Is it called a cloak? I don't know what it's called. They tend to be red or green though, don't they? Like, so all my kids are off school. They broke up already, apart from my little girl who's goes to a different school, whose last day is today. So she didn't want to get up this morning. She's like, it's not fair, because everyone else was off. Bless her. But I bet the others will go back before her. She might get an extra day off before they go back. I don't know. I tend to only find out a few days before. I go onto all these school mums pages saying when they're back, what date are they back? Because it's so hard to keep on track of like four different schools. I've got my daughter's mainstream school, my daughter's SEND school, then I've got my daughter's high school and my son's nursery. So 4 different places I've got to keep check on. When do they break up? When do they go back? Sometimes they break up at different times rather than the usual time. So I just this morning as well. Well, this video, you'll be watching this video on a Saturday, but I'm actually filming it on a Friday. So I have just posted up on my Instagram stories and my Facebook a little autism awareness post. So obviously 2 of my daughters have autism, and it's Autism Awareness Month this month. 2nd of April is the actual Autism Awareness Day, but the whole month is Autism Awareness Month. So I just put a little post on just explaining a bit about my 2 girls. So you might have seen that yesterday, because I did post it yesterday. I don't know whether it'll still be up by the time this video goes onto YouTube. It's nice to put my little awareness posts up there this month, because I really don't think that people understand unless you live it. You know, people can sympathise all they want with you about challenges you may speak to them about, but they don't truly truly know unless you've been in that situation yourself. It's the same as anything, isn't it, in life? Unless you've been through it, you don't truly know. Whatever it is, could be anything. Oh, we've done that side now. It's just the bottom bit. Hallelujah. It took so much longer than I thought. So much harder to get these coloured in. I nearly swore then. Not a bad swear word, just a little. I restrained myself. Oh, I have seen as well, if you know Little Pickle from Little Pickle's Colourful Life on YouTube and Instagram, she's done some little doodles, some cute little doodles, and she has got a hashtag running for April. Now, I do apologise, I'll have to find out the name of the hashtag and insert it somewhere on the video, but she has got these doodles that she's done herself that you can go and download. Now, I've downloaded one of them because I really want to colour it, and it's how cute is this? So it's her own little doodles, what she just does. And there, see, it's got a little watermark on, Little Pickle, and how cute is that? I think it's something got to do with cuppers, or a cup of tea, or some sort of cuppa hashtag. I'll find out and post it up here. I do apologise, but how cute is that? You can put some nice shading into the balloon to give a reflection, and some nice shading on the elephant. You can perhaps even put your own little patterns into the teacup. So I'm going to give that a go. That's so cute. So head over to Little Pickle's Instagram if you've not already got it. I will put her Instagram in the link. I'll put her Instagram in the description of this video, and then you can pop over, and if you go onto her stories, I think she has the link to the downloads. So as long as you have a printer and some ink, you will be able to download and print. There's lots of different ones, it's not just that one. There's some cacti, there's a unicorn in a little teacup. There's a page full of teacups, like different teacups, quirky teacups, or they're just ace. I'm gonna have a go at that. I nearly did a hashtag for this month, but I'm being ill and having the kids ill all that week. I just need to recoup now, so I don't want the pressure of, you know, having to keep up with a hashtag. Because when I do a hashtag, I do like to comment on everybody's pages, because it's nice when they've made the effort to join in with your hashtag. It's only nice to put a nice little comment on the pictures, because they are beautiful. And sometimes if you get overwhelmed with the amount of people who's joined in, it's hard to keep up with that if you've not got the time. So maybe next month, we'll see. Next month is May, isn't it? So maybe I can come up with something for May. Turn my beat round this way. We've got some ghost in here. What's on the other side? Just where the ink's come through from whatever I've done on the other side, or is it? Let's see if it'll erase. Let me clean my eraser off. What that is. I'm sure whatever I do in the background will go over it. Oh, it's erasing anyway. It's erasing. Don't know what that is. Let's brush it away with my duster brush. There we go. I'm just going to finish this last little bit of gel pen, and then I will do the little background and the little stars in my own time, and then I'll post it on Instagram. And I'm super happy that I've just got it done. It's done and out the way now. It's nothing worse than an unfinished page. It grates on me. I've got another whip actually in the Grains of Gold by Hanna, and it's, you might remember it from me showing it quite some time ago. It's a man that I did with green hair, and I really didn't like it the way it looked. It must be something about green, you know, because I don't like that green frog, and I did that man green hair and I don't like it. Maybe I should just stay away from green. But yeah, maybe I need to complete that one at some point. But I really don't like it. I might go over it with black acrylic, you know, go over the hair with black acrylic and just add some highlights into it with some white acrylic maybe. I don't know. Maybe make it into one of the arty pages where there's lots of texture in it and stuff. And just get it done. Just get it done. I think I'll leave those little white dots white inside there. I don't know. What do all you do with them parts? Because I've noticed that a lot of framework that Hanna Karlzons does in her pages has those in. What do you normally do with them? It's her sort of style, isn't it, to put those into the twisty framework. Or even the flowers, they've got them in the flowers as well, haven't they? She does use them quite a lot on her pages. Almost done. Don't break out into song, Krista. You're not a singer. I'm definitely not a singer. Sound like cats dragged backwards. Or whatever the saying is. Whatever that saying is. I do not sound good when I sing. Let's put it that way. And there we go. It's looking somewhat better than it did when I started. So that's a bonus. But I'm gonna leave it here for this week's Happy Weekend Whip. The next time you see this page will be in my finished pages video for April or over on Instagram. So also don't forget, if you want to join in with Little Pickles hashtag for April, where you can download all cute images like this, go over to Little Pickles Instagram page. It is linked in the description of my video, and you will find the link to download those on Little Pickles Instagram stories, I do believe. So thanks for watching and catching up with me, guys. Please do hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.